Morning. I'm just checking in on you to see how that transition's going. If you're in the middle of it, or if you're almost done with it, or maybe you got out already and you're just sitting at home and you're figuring out what you're going to do with your life. And other than just sitting in the room watching YouTube videos or what it is that you're doing, just get that resume ready. Take that resume, get out in the streets and start working it, man. Putting it in companies that are worth it. Do some research ahead of time. Check the companies out that you think are pretty solid in the area that you want to be in. If you feel like you're going to be living in this area, just get out there and start putting the resumes in. A lot of companies out there, you just got to do a little bit of reconning on them, just to make sure exactly what it is that they offer and what kind of stuff they do. Check the reviews out, check the comments out on the reviews, make sure they're a legit company, they're not out taking advantage of people. That's the kind of companies you don't want to work for. But get in with a good company. There's a lot of solid companies out there that'll keep you employed, keep you working 40 hours a week or plus some. Especially in HVAC. It's very demanding when it's hot, and it's very demanding when it's cold. So your downtown's slim to none, so definitely get with a bigger company that's got a lot of established customers that constantly call them for any issues that may be going on with their furnace or air conditioner. Like I said, this field's very promising. You just got to get in with a good company. So that's up to you to do that research. You may or may not know anything about it, and you may be thinking about, well, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to use my GI Bill, and I'm all for that, man. I appreciate that as veterans, we get that opportunity to use our GI Bill for college. And if you don't use it, just, you can pass along to your kids or your spouse. So that's another plus. But not necessarily do you need to go to trade school for HVAC. So we talked about this before in my previous videos, but just find a good company that's willing to commit and, to accept who you are and give you a chance. Because if you take the attitude that you have right now from coming out of the military into the civilian world, the work ethic, I feel like most guys and most gals that are coming out of the military have a good work ethic. They're going to apply themselves and they're going to rise above the rest. And that's all you need to do, man. A lot of companies want that good attitude, willing to work, willing to put in the time, to be successful. And you guys definitely can do that. So I'm sitting here this morning and I'm like, I don't have a call for another 2 hours, but I'm here mentally preparing myself, prepping myself, looking at some stuff in the computer to kind of see, it's like a research, just kind of look at what is going on at the call I'm going to and what the issues are, or, what they're wanting and what their needs or expectations, any conversations that were had. So it's kind of like a little bit of a thing. You have to do the same thing when you're doing that for looking for a job. You got to do your research. You got to get on the internet. You got to look at the company. You got to look and see the location, see how many employees they have. It's nice to go into an interview like that and have that information available to you. That way you can answer back and they're like, man, this guy is wanting to be here. He did some research. He knows about us. He knows who we are. He knows what we do. And that goes a long way. So look, I'm reaching out to you this morning to say, stay motivated. Keep doing what you're doing and get out in the world and make a huge difference, because I know you can. And I know that the training you have in the military, you can apply here and it's going to take you a long way. So definitely step it up, get out there and get it done. Have a good morning. Have a good day.